Welcome to Episode 3 of Software Size Matters, Why Quantifying Software Size is Critical for Project Estimating, Tracking, and Performance Benchmarking, a video series that explores how you not only can, but should be using software size measures at every stage of software project, program, and portfolio management. Hi, my name is Laura Zuber, Training and Support Manager for Quantitative Software Management, QSM. In this video, we'll look at software sizing terms and metrics you're most likely familiar with and already using. In Episode 1, we introduced QSM's Software Lifecycle Management, top-down, scope-based software project simulation model. In Episode 2, we explain why quantifying software size is so important. You can find links to these videos in the description or in the playlist. In this video, we'll discuss sizing terms and metrics. Size is one of 5 core metrics used to understand and manage software projects. The average values for schedule, effort, quality, and productivity increase with size. Thus, you can't meaningfully compare proposed or actual performance metrics without factoring in size. Every productivity metric captures units of input per units of output. If you can't quantify the output, you can't calculate productivity. Now that we've reviewed a few reasons why quantifying size is important, understanding sizing terms and metrics tell us how size is measured. Before we try to quantify software size and explore size metrics, we need to understand what it is we're measuring. Size is the output of the software development project. It is the features and functionality needed by the end users. Time, effort hours, cost are the inputs needed to create delivered features and functionality. Defects are mistakes in features and functionality that must be fixed so they work correctly. It's easy to think of software project size in terms of dollar amounts, team sizes, or schedules. What you really need to know is what was produced with the time and money. Software size is a proxy for the work done to produce the software product. It's not how long it takes to do the work or how many hours are spent, but what is the actual work. A good analogy is the square footage of your home. That is a size measure. Never mind how fancy your home is on the inside or outside, in a particular location, the square footage is an excellent indicator of the cost and time it would take to build it. For over 47 years, QSM has been collecting and analyzing software size data. These are the metrics we use. 3 metrics are used to quantify size. Function unit, a countable entity used to capture estimated or delivered size. 310 requirements or 875 function points. The base size unit is a normalized line of code equivalent. It provides a common baseline for comparing projects sized in different function units. You can think of it as the most elementary development step. And the gearing factor, a conversion factor, the average number of steps required to implement a requirement, function point, or other function unit. A breakout of new, modified, and unmodified functionality classifies the type of work being done. New, code or features created for the current release. Modified, pre-existing code or features changed for the current release. And unmodified is pre-existing code or features used as is in the current release. Software project estimates and forecasts are based on new plus modified size percentages because they require work. Unmodified percentages are excluded from the size estimate but can be used to adjust productivity. You are probably familiar with these function units and have used one or more of them. Software project scope definition usually starts with a list of requirements. This is an abstract unit because people think of it differently and in varying levels of decomposition, but they are useful nonetheless. Agile development methods have greatly improved the use of software size metrics. Function points work well for business applications and are backed by the International Function Point User Group standard. RICEF objects are a good way to quantify the customization of commercial off-the-shelf packages. And source lines of code are typically used in embedded avionics and engineering software disciplines. There is a large variety of units that fit different application types and development methods. Multiple function units are often used to quantify software size for one project or release because they express the level of decomposition. Where you are in the project lifecycle dictates the data you have available. For example, epics can be broken down into features, which are further divided into stories and estimated using story points. We'll discuss sizing across the lifecycle in a future video. Or because they are identifiable components used for a particular application, like reports, data conversions, or forms. Converting function units to the normalized base size unit enables the best practice of sanity checking software project estimates against history and benchmarking completed project performance against QSM industry trends or your data. We'll talk more about the gearing factor in later videos, but it's such an important concept that we wanted to get you thinking about it now. To summarize, software size is one of 5 core metrics for understanding and managing software projects. Effort, time, defects, and productivity all increase non-linearly with size. Size matters, so we need to understand what we're measuring. Size is an output. It's the delivered functionality. It's a proxy for the work to be done, which is needed for software estimation, tracking and forecasting, and performance benchmarking. Familiar function units are used for different technologies and development methods. You are likely using some of these now. And converting to a base size unit allows comparisons across a variety of industries and application types, important for validating software project estimates and performance benchmarking. In this video, we defined software size and how it can be measured. We will explore the many important uses of software size in future videos. I hope you'll join me for our next video, choosing a sizing method. See you there. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more content.